How can I describe this anime? Well, there's only one way to describe this anime, and it's why with its kick-ass opening. How to say something? Ha 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 ha, Sega. Ha ha. That's a way to get you hyped for an anime. Mm-hmm. Oh. Yeah! Sega. Ha 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 ha. Sega. Ha ha ha. This is Sega. Ha ha ha. We are Vegas. That's one way to describe your anime, but with a kick-ass opening. Like, come on, there's nothing that can top that opening. There's absolutely nothing that can top that opening. Like, oh my god, I'm just wondering how better the openings get later on. Wait, I just remembered there's a second opening. Oh boy. Anyway, this is season one review of Attack on Titan, and whoa boy, there are lots and lots of twists and turns in this season. Okay, one of the biggest twists that I kind of saw coming while watching this was the reveal of Ani. Yeah, back then that was a kind of big twist, but then looking at it now, it was like, yeah, why did I think that was a twist? Like, I remember watching this anime back when season two came around. I didn't see season one when it came out. Actually, I don't even think I had a Netflix or anything to watch season one on. But I remember watching season two and binge watching season one, and then going on to season two and watching that. I remember when that came out, and it's like, whoa, my mind was just blown. But let's not get into season two yet. Basically, what happens in season one: bunch of Titans all that moves into the wall, and it's up to Eren Yeager to stop the Titans. And the first thing you see as a kid, he's like, "Hey, I want to stop these Titans. I want to stop." Nope, that's not what happens. He is traumatized as he sees the Colossal Titan hover over the wall, like a like he's like 10 meters above the wall. Like he can literally put his hand and head above the wall. That's how big that freaking Titan is. And then not only that, he gets to watch his mother get eaten by a Titan right in front of his eyes. Yay! That sounds like so much fun. Yeah, that's pretty home. That's a good way to start your anime. And let's talk about the characters, which most of the characters are pretty. Besides from besides from the scouts, like at least Heidi, Sasha, like the main characters, like leave the ones that you know are gonna stick around, like Levi, Owen, Armin, Erin, Ryder, the ones that you know are gonna stick throughout the entire anime. Most of them are pretty. Eh. They're not bad. They're just forgettable. You know they're just gonna be eaten by Titans, so eh. Which most of them do. And oh my gosh, when it comes to the Titans, it gets bloody as hell. This anime knows how to go really dark, real fast. I mean, season one is honestly the darkest season in the entire show. Like you literally see like Aaron's first team get eaten alive by the Titans. Like literally, like one Titan literally jumps and eats a person literally eats them whole, and the girl is basically broken up like a freaking pretzel and then eaten by a Titan, while Aaron tries to save Armin from getting eaten and only for himself to get eaten. And then Mikasa doesn't even notice that he gets eaten. Oh, and apparently they joined the survey corps, not the survey corps, the military to stop Titans, but they were never going to stop the Titans because of the MPs. Or MPs? Or military corps? Whatever they are. I'm not sure what they're called. I think they're just called the military corps. I don't think they get an exact name. But basically, they're there to stop the Titans that enter the walls. And they don't do a good job at that. Most of them get eaten. Only a few make it to the targets of the. Yeah. And when it comes to Titan action, like Titans getting sliced up, a lot of them do get sliced up. Like I think Mikasa does get a time to shine, and you can tell she is a fast learner of killing Titans. Very fast. But if I had to choose the best character, it's probably going to be like a tie between Levi Ackerman and Mikasa Ackerman. Eren Yeager is kind of annoying at sometimes, but then you start to like him again, and then he's annoying mostly because his voice. I'm not sure what is it with the voice. This guy's voice actor, but he does make Eren kind of sound annoying. They do a better job of him. I know as much as people hate give him in the final season, at least he sounds badass in the final season. Here he just sounds annoying. Maybe in the second season he's not that annoying. Like, yeah, you want to stop people getting eaten by Titans. So does the West people who got attacked in Walmart and Walmart. They want to kill those Titans too. And you can tell that the first season is very political because they even show what happened. Oh, and speaking of Mikasa's backstory is pretty tragic. Like her family was killed by people who were trying to kidnap the Japanese, her mother, but end up killing the father, killing the mother and the father, and kidnapping Mikasa. With Eren only able to kill one of the people, only to almost get killed, and then Mikasa stabbed him to death. Yep. And acquires the Aquaman power. But this anime is pretty. If I had to lie, I'm not gonna say I did find a lot of twists in this anime that made me jaw drop in season one, just season one alone. But the biggest twist of all, and the subtle details that I didn't even realize, that I didn't even notice, you actually do see like a glimpse of Reiner being this piece of his skin get peeled off, and you see his skin regenerate for a second. A subtle detail that I didn't notice at first. I thought that was just blood, but then I realized, hey, that kind of looks like skin being peeled off and then regenerating. Like his cheekbone regenerates. That I didn't even notice on Reiner. I was like, hey, they are giving some subtle hits that he might be the Armor Titan. I didn't realize that in the first season. And then obviously the twist of the female Titan is not saw coming a mile away. I don't know why I find that shocking back when I first watched it, but I didn't think that much of it. They even say, well, maybe it's the fact that she goddamn looks like Ani. Yeah, now listening to that line, I can see why. Funny. But the first season's pretty dark. Like it knows how to get some dark points. And speaking of the Titan action, Titan action of them eating people is pretty brutal. Oh my god, this is literally like the most brutal season that Attack on Titan ever had. I can't imagine how it gets more brutal than this. Like, come on, you literally see Titans eating people, breaking them up, eating them like a sandwich. You even see one person getting eaten in half with only half of their body left. Like poor Mako gets half his body eaten. You see, you see a guy trying to stab a Titan in the eye, still trying to fight from getting eaten. Only have Levi Ackerman save him, and the guy's getting bitten in half, saying, "Was it worth it? Was my sacrifice worth it?" And the guy saying, "Your sacrifice was worth it," only for him to die, which sucks. And if I had to pick another character I like, is Heidi. Yeah, that girl's crazy, pretty crazy. Like she cares more about Titans than she does her own life, so that's why she grew a liking to Eren Yeager, and even wants to do experiments on Eren Yeager. And Eren Yeager kind of wants to help her out, but then gets bored real quick after all the stories with the Titans she has with the Titans, which is like, And speaking of the final act of the season, I do like how they try to so they join the scouts at the end of the season, but it kind of feel like they could have been saved for the second season. They didn't have to join the scouts like on the first season. Yeah, it was in the second half of the season, but it should have been saved for like the second season, maybe or at least like the finale. But they joined the scouts. Now that they joined the scouts, Eren Yeager has joined the scouts. Gets the goals accomplished. Now it's their job to get rid of the Titans. The first mission goes badly wrong. All of them get killed. Most of them get killed, only to have their bodies be eaten by Titans. Literally, like all the people who died have their dead bodies eaten by Titans. Legit. Like, what the fuck? Man, this anime is so dark. Oh, speaking of the female Titan, yeah, she does most of the killing of killing all those soldiers. She literally even leads an army of Titans just to kill them. And the Colossus Titan does break through the wall, not once but twice. The Armor Titan breaks through the wall once. I don't think any of the Titans went through the wall, but But I hope in the second season we get to see more character development between these characters. You know, Mikasa did get the best character development in season one, to be honest, especially her speech that she gives to her friends to fight on, to summarize it up. And Mikasa is pretty much a strong female character, to be honest. And even Aquaman, I heard had a good backstory. I'm not sure what his backstory is, so we'll find out later on. Anyway, this is Sendagoji sign off, and remember, stay big, Attack Titan fans. See you for season 2 when I watch it, whenever I watch it. And to end this till that note, let's watch something, shall we? I said I was gonna play all openings, so let's hope I don't get a copyright claim. Let's end it on this song, shall we? Yeah. You take my hand in victory, water not spread out. Mm, 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 Meeting my side, hello. We will fight on till the very end. For freedom, down the anger raging inside you, making these bombs are breaking inside you. New songs will help me carry on as we sing this glory on. We fight the fiends, we need to fight the fight on. We find Ponting music between freedom. Sorry for making butcher notes so long. Stay big, Attack on Titans fans. Let's hope I'm not gonna get a copyright strike or copyright claim or this video is blocked.